Hey, Jamie.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. I got no video. I'm sorry I was late. I had a little bit of technical difficulty.
You are fine. Mine was struggling to load too.
Gotcha. So my
Friday
apologies.
night.
There you go. I'm gonna pull your video for you.
Oh, why is my video not on? Oh, there we go.
Ah, hi.
There you guys
Hi.
are. Happy Friday night.
Yes, happy Friday night.
All right, we're recording. I joined a moment late. Is your audio and everything working, Eli?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I got a text from your last recording with Mo. I think you were having audio issues, right?
Yeah, my mic didn't work, but that was on Tuesday, though. It worked fine yesterday.
Just so you know, I have like text. Not only do I record these, I have the texting in the back and I have an audio transcript.
Look at you.
Oh,
I do. So I saw the transcript that you were having audio problems.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it is 5:32, so right on time when I normally start class. Looks like it's just you two in Zoom land. I have Lisa here and my nephew Mikey here with me today. So there's the four of us. I did some lifting right before class. I feel really good. I did some midline and stuff, so I feel good as well. Looking forward to wrapping up Friday and having some dinner here real quick. But let's get a look here at this whiteboard. I'm going to pull you in just a little bit more. Maybe if it'll help talk us through it. Warm up. We're going to do a 12-round Tabata. We're doing 3 working movements tonight. 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're not going to alternate between them. So we're going to do 4 rounds, starting with jumping jacks, right? So great in place, your shoulders loosened up, heart rate up, feet moving, right? Jumping jacks, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 4 rounds. Then we're going to move into bear crawls. 20 seconds of bear crawling. Should be fun with the dog. Dog ought to get a good kick out of this one. Bear crawl, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 4 rounds. And then the last round, we'll do some kettlebell or dumbbell swings, right? So 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Excuse me.
need to go grab a dumbbell real quick.
You got it. I'll let you grab an element, and then I'll keep talking again here in just a moment. All right. Is that crossover symmetry on the back of your door there, Eli?
I have that. That's not that. It's a TRX. I'm gonna do
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Right.
I don't have a pull-up thing, so I'm doing that.
Gotcha. Nice. Okay, midline tonight, we got 2 sets, 60-second wall sit. I'll let you guys know, I'll run a clock on this side. Feel free to have a clock on your side, wristwatch, something of that nature, but I'll have a running clock on the back side with you. So wall sit, hopefully you can do that. If you can't do a wall sit, I want you to try to get in an air squat at 90 degrees, right? Right at that 90-degree mark. I don't want you to drop your hips below the top of the knee if you have to do that. It's even harder than a wall sit, to be quite honest with you, but that's just a scaled option in case we don't have a wall or something to sit on. 60 seconds there. Go right down to our belly and 2 wall walks if you can do some wall walks. Is that a possibility to walk up on a wall? Awesome. Cool. Had a couple injuries and accidents today. I think my niece fell on her face walking up her shed.
That was the
I think someone else had a door injury using a door that didn't quite support them. So make sure we take safety if we're doing wall walks at home. Workout, we both are using weights tonight. Cindy, full of grace. Again, this week has been all the coaches' workouts. Mo did a great job of smashing up all the coaches' submissions. Mine was yesterday. I don't know whose today was. I do like Cindy. I'm not a fan of Grace.
I picked Cindy.
But it is basically we're doing 3 rounds 3 times, right? So 3 rounds per time. So basically 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats, then 10 clean and jerks. Clean and jerk can be with a barbell or dumbbells or kettlebells. We'll go through all those variations. You're going to do that 3 times through. Sound good?
Yeah, I definitely read that wrong when I read it. I was like, oh, that's easy. I didn't read the 3 rounds.
Yeah. So again, we'll talk about it again because it is confusing. So basically, we go 3 times through the pull-ups, push-ups, air squats.
Yep.
Hit 10, clean and jerks. Then do 3 rounds again, 10 clean and jerks. Then 3 rounds again, clean and jerks. Quite a bit of work.
I just did like 10 minutes ago the workout from yesterday.
Bully.
Shit.
That's a good one.
Yeah, it was, and I put my vest on for the second half. So
The Murph stuff.
that's why my face is red. And, yeah.
You just look sheer excitement, ready to get after it. All right, guys, let me get the cart back. We'll just go over these real quick. Again, it's jumping jacks, bear crawls, dumbbell swing. Shouldn't need to demo too much here. We'll get us set back up here where we can get started, get a clock going, get you guys moving, get you sweating. All right, real quick, as you're grabbing your elements again, jumping jacks. Lisa, real quick, give me a few jumping jacks.
You bet.
All right, good. Getting those feet outside the shoulders, arms up overhead. Lisa's a happy camper, very good. 10 seconds of rest. Into some bear crawls. Lisa, bear crawl around the room, please. Hips are above the shoulders, long back legs. You do get brownie points for crawling. Must crawl and bear crawl. Excellent. And then we got kettlebell swings for the last movement. Don't care what size you use. Don't care what weight you use. Don't care if they're Russian or American. Whatever's going to feel good for you today. All right? 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. 4 times each one, and then we'll move on to the next. Get the clock. Is it ready?
Yep.
All right, guys, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. And rest. 2, 1, and go. No, we're doing jumping jacks still, Jamie. Still jumping jacks. Here you go.
No alternating. Makes it easier.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Everything hurts. Excuse me.
And go.
Ugh. My shoes, please. Get them and sit down.
And rest.
Yeah.
All right.
Now pause. Pause.
Last round here with those jumping jacks. Start. And go.
They're way better than mountain climbers, though. Oh.
Rest. Start those bear calls, guys. Get those hips above the shoulders. Try to keep those back legs long. Long arms, loosening up those shoulders. Good hamstring stretch here. Good shoulder stretch. Growling is encouraged. The dog doesn't even care at all. Amazing. Look at the dog. Like, what's going on? And rest. That's awesome. And go. Nice job, guys. Good work. Excellent. Rest.
Too slippery.
What's that?
His hair is slippery.
And go.
I'm not sure that's got the bear sound.
The bear sounds grrr.
Special Olympics.
Rest.
They ask me why do I do it? Is it
We got one more, guys, with these bear crawls. I did not do this warm up. This is all Lisa's, 100%.
Sorry,
And go.
I'm regretting it. That makes everyone feel better. I got a special Olympics gear here.
Rest.
Oh.
All right, guys, last movement here. We got some kettlebell swings, 4 rounds of those. I don't care if they're Russian or American. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Oh.
And rest. Nice job. Start and go. Rest. Rest.
Shit.
Start and go.
Oh. Oh.
Rest. All right, we got one more round here, guys. Good job. Good work. Lisa's mean.
Oh.
And go. Last round. Here we go. Swing 'em. Finish. Done. Wrapped.
Rough.
All right.
Shit.
All right. I'll give you guys a second here to recover on that one. That one was mean.
I'm sorry, it's burnt.
These two guys in here are panting. Take a minute to get that heart rate back in check. I'm going to just set this camera over here towards the
My
wall
non-CrossFit lungs.
so that we can see a couple wall sits and some handstand walks. Hang on just a second. All
I
right.
might have to use this. Protect my butt from the.
All right. I'm getting good at this video thing here. All right, real quick, we're doing 2 sets, 60 seconds, starting with a 60-second wall sit. Then we got, from there, we've got 2 wall walks, back into a 60-second wall sit, 2 more wall walks. If we're wall sitting, Lisa's got a pretty good job here. Her hips are just about below the top of her knee, not even that much deeper, perfect. Right about that 90-degree mark, right? Those don't want them above 90 degrees. Her hands are over her head. They don't have to be there. Just can't have them on your legs or on your knees at all supporting. So you can cross your arms if you want, put them on your hands. You can just hang them, dangle them. Just don't use them for support on your knees or hands. All right? From there, you're going to go down on the ground, and we're going to do a wall walk. Good wall walk position. Lisa, start on the ground on your belly, please. Good wall walk position. Lisa's a cheater. Let me start again. You're going to start on the belly, please. In a good push-up position, kicking against the wall, right? One big step up in, driving back up into the wall, walking into the wall, right, guys? Make sure we do start on our belly there, right? Don't jump into that. Good position up top, toes pointed, walking all the way back down to the ground, right? Nice and controlled. Remember, guys, we haven't done this in a while. This could feel awkward, could feel very hard and fatigued. We have just started doing some inverted stuff again. I've been doing it a little bit myself and watching everybody else. Most people are experiencing it, just general fatigue. Remember that. Take note of that. It's something that we can do at home, right, on our own time. Get inverted. It's always good for us. I'm going to set that clock and get us started.
Oh, I'm already done. Ugh,
I like that it's hot down here.
it's hot.
Hi, Eli. How are you?
Just Andy, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Staying away from all the crazy people.
Stay away from everybody.
All right, guys,
Oh,
look
he's
at that
hanging
here.
out
We're
with
going to
me.
start here with that 1-minute wall sit. I'll give you a time check. Let's get after it. Here we go.
3,
2, 1, and go. Here we go. Oh, get that hip down, Eli. More. If you were to put a marble on your thigh, what way is it going to roll?
Stay right there.
Oh, God.
All right. Good job. Settle in.
Oh, God, halfway there.
Nice job, guys.
Oh,
About 15 more seconds here. Nice work.
oh,
Oh my God.
Come on.
You guys
Stay
are
in
all
it.
crazy.
Stay in it. 5 seconds.
oh.
And 60 seconds
Oh,
in.
shit.
Nice job.
Ouch.
Good work. Good work. Some wall walks. You guys are all going to probably hit that wall sit at different times, so hopefully you have a clock nearby in some capacity that you can look at. Nice job on that first round.
I need it. This one's. Yeah, it's rough on my pants.
Oh, gotcha.
I like that wall.
Huh?
It's a nice wall.
I know.
It's like a spider up here.
Back into a sit. Come on. Come on. Back into a sit. 60 seconds. Get it. Looks like everybody's on the same clock. Go ahead. Get in. Everyone's on the same time. I love it. I love it.
This feels terrible. The quads.
Butt down. Butt down.
Ouch.
You can do it. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. You guys are doing great. Stay in it. Butt down. Think if you had a marble on your thighs, what way is it rolling, guys?
Shit.
Come on. You can do it. I love it. Good job. Good work. Come on. 20 more seconds. Doing great.
My legs are
10 seconds. Come on. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Time. 2 wall walks. Come on. 2 wall walks. Let's go.
Okay, Spider-Man. He's like.
Nice job. Good, Liz. Come on.
You're so powerful.
Ah,
Awesome job there, guys. That was a tough midline.
oh, shit.
All right. So I want to figure out. Lisa's gonna use barbell over here. Will you take barbell over? I'll take it over for
No,
you.
I got it.
Set your bar up, Mikey. I'm gonna have work over basically in front of you.
That's totally fine.
Oh no, we'll use here. We'll use this one as well. What am I gonna do?
Or you want me to go right here?
How many do dual kettlebells? Or just one?
2. Let's grab that other one, yeah.
That's a, yeah. They're different size. Wait, oh no, they're total 35s.
Oh,
Just setting up some video here, guys. Bear with me for just a second. I think
Oh yeah, that'll work.
I can move this here. Okay. All right. So Lisa, workout wise, we got Rig behind us. We got a couple of options here. So workout is Cindy meets Cindy Full of
You can
Grace.
actually stay there if you want.
Cindy full of grace. So we've got, the way this is gonna work, we do a total of 3 rounds per time. The first piece of work is 3 rounds of 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats. Standard Cindy. If we can't do pull-ups in the home, guys, sub those for V-ups. V-ups if you want, right? Make them hard, right? Comfortable with a V-up sub? Yes, yes? Is either of you doing pull-ups? If you got something to do pull-ups, excellent. Both of you. Perfect. Eli's going there too.
Possible.
Well, it's-
Ring rows.
Same.
Yep, I'll take them all day.
I'm in.
Excellent. So, so you guys are doing 3 rounds of that Cindy, right? Once we do 3 rounds of that Cindy, we're hitting our barbell for 10 clean and jerks. If we're using a bar, looks like Eli's a bar, your guys are both barbells. I think Lisa's using a bar. We know the clean and jerk, right? In this case, they don't have to be squatted, right? It's typical CrossFit Grace. Grace doesn't need to be squatted, so you can power clean those, get those up overhead. Pick a weight that you can run all 10 of those, right? I know when we do Grace, I typically do them singles. I think it's like RX weight's 135, and I would do them singles. But I know every time I've ever tried, I could do 10. So pick a weight that lets you do 10.
I have to
with
pause.
that,
I have to pause because I have downstairs neighbors, so I can't.
perfect.
I'm gonna be slow on those.
Perfectly okay with that. I'd rather have quality over quantity anyways, right? So it's not about speed, nice full range of motion. You're getting better for it anyway, right? Controlling that weight back to the ground, back up through. So we got 3 rounds of Cindy, 1 round of 10 clean and jerks. We go back. We do 3 more rounds of Cindy, another round of 10 clean and jerks. We go back again, 3 more rounds of Cindy, and 10 clean and jerks. All right, so times cube, what's the matter?
So it's 9 rounds.
10 seconds left.
Total. There, you're doing
Yeah.
45 pull-ups. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
90 push-ups. Yeah,
No,
you got the math.
Mhm.
Math is good. All right. So that avoid that
Finish,
clock
done.
there.
Congrats.
Everyone's good. I don't even think I need to demo these movements. We're comfortable with
I
both.
think everyone is doing this.
Real quick for the audience who's coming in afterwards, if you're doing this workout without equipment, I did sub the pull-ups for V-ups. So if we're doing no pull-ups at home or ring rows or something of that nature, give me 5 V-ups. And if you have no equipment whatsoever to lift for the clean and jerk portion, we're going to substitute that for tuck jumps, right? 10 tuck jumps. All right. So outside for that, the class here, everyone's ready to rock and roll. Michael's going with kettlebells in this workout. The rest are going with dumbbells. There's a variation of ring rows and pull-ups. So looking forward to this one, guys. I'll keep the clock going on my side. I had to jigger the camera around a little bit, so you guys aren't going to be able to see it. But I'll keep an eye on it for you and let you know when you finish this up. This ought to be a good one. I have no idea how long it's going to take. Let's see.
Who knows? Yeah, I was thinking 20 minutes. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, that's wise.
All right, guys, clock set here. I'm going to get the countdown. Everyone's set in the gym here. Let's get after it, guys. In 3, 2, 1, and go.
Ouch.
Just 3 times that math. 3 times that math. 3 times.
Oh.
From back here, right? Squeeze the glutes. Tight, right? Yeah, move. Bend. Nice job, guys. Good work. Good, like it.
That hurts. Oh. That's great.
What? Workout?
Yeah.
Nice job, guys. Nice work.
Ouch. Oh, shit.
Good work. Good work. Nice job, guys.
Oh, shit. Whoops.
Yeah. You're assembly or something.
I saw it in the rear. I was like, wait a minute, the boot's coming out.
So did I. All right. Nice job, guys. Good work. Arms under your shoulders. There you go. Good job, man. Nice guys. Let's go. Great. Doing great. Doing great. Stay with it, guys. Stay with it. Find a pace. Find a rhythm.
Oh, those suck. Oh. Oh.
Yay. Yeah.
Come on, Ellen.
Nice job, guys. Good work. Good, good. A little over 7 minutes into this workout, guys. Great job. Excellent. Good job.
And that, to me, is the sound of sex. Let me have it no other way. Give it to me hard and fast.
Good. Stay with it, guys.
Tenderly. And then let me get it hard and fast. Hey man, we leave tomorrow. There you go, you youngsters from New York City. That's what the old school from New York City sounds like, motherfucker.
Good job. Stay with it. Work. Chest up, please. Come on. There you go. Excellent. Better. Good. Nice job, guys. Stay with it. I like it, Eli. Nice change. There you go. Good work. I like it. Good job, you. Good job, kid. Nice job. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Nice job, guys. Good job. Stay with it. Doing great. Doing great. Probably got a lot of views. We have a lot of views. Good job. Stay in it. About job. 12 minutes into this workout, guys. 12 minutes in. Breathe. There you go. Come on. Good job. Nice job, Eli. Here we go, Jamie. Nice job. Good looking push-ups, guys. Good work.
It's just my hands.
Good, good, good. Nice work, guys. Way to go. 14 minutes. 14 minutes in. Guys are doing great. Stay with it. Good job, good job. Finish strong. Well, he's doing great. Look at that barbell.
Jesus.
Chest up. Good job. Good job, good job. Use your extension. Get the drive. Get the drive. There you go. Good job, guys. Be efficient. Good job, Eli. Way to go. Nice job, Jamie. Come on, Lisa. Stay with it. Good work. Excellent. There you go. Good job. Very good. Very good. Good job, Eli. Doing great, guys. Doing great. Come on. Last one. Come on. Yeah, nice. 16:42, 16:45. Nice job, guys. Everybody did great.
Oh, shit. Ah,
Yeah, take a minute to recover there, guys. That's a 16-minute burner for you guys. Excellent workout, right? It reminds us just how quickly that endurance that we have. You know, that's Cindy. We almost do Cindy's for warm-up in the gym, right? So it was a good one. I watched it a couple times today. Definitely. The coaches came up with the workouts, but Mo strikes again. You know, she has a really good way of putting this stuff together that just it works, right? What's your thoughts? How you feeling?
oh, dead.
You double dead now,
I'm
James?
dead.
Double.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Eli? Good. All right, guys. Couple things. So I'll leave this up to you. It is Friday night. We have a couple of options. There's Murph Prep is 30-minute on the minute, 100-meter sprints. We could all go sprinting for a half hour. Anyone? No, we'll skip that one. Cardio tonight is also on the minute, 100-meter sprints. So I guess we get to skip both of those. What I'm going to do is back this camera back up over here. I think if you're no objections, I'll have Lisa run you guys through some stretches. Any particular areas on either of you that you need to hit that it's lit up or anything, or is Lisa good with that liberty for her?
At Liberty.
At Liberty.
Cool. Awesome. Let me move these cameras around, some stuff. Give me just a second. Set a clock, and Lisa will get you guys stretching.
Oh, you, Mike.
He's crazy.
Batman.
Showing off. Okay.
Can you get the cord?
I can.
All right. Back on the back side here. I'm going to set this clock. Lisa, how many minutes you want? 6 or 8?
Yeah, 6 is fine.
6 minutes. All right, we're going to go through some poses here. Lisa has the clock. I'm going to set it for you guys.
We're going to do that stretch, forehead to the knee. My back's kind of hurting. I thought it might help. Something. Oh, the show off can't get down on his forehead.
2, 1, go!
I can't either tonight, so I feel bad. I usually can on stuff. I need a good bath. Oh. 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 Don't forget to breathe. This one. Just written on time. I might need this later today. It's Thursday at 4 o'clock.
We got about 15 more seconds in this pose, guys.
Oops. Well, then I got Easter egg. Yeah. Yeah.
Switch to the other side.
Start.
I hit him free. No.
Hmm?
Oh God, my back. Oh. I'm dying. I left sweat marks on the ground. I never do that.
About 20 more seconds here.
Whoa. Did you have to do my cocktail out there? Just oh, we're gonna go right in the middle. I don't know how much I can do, but too bad you can't teach your dog to get on your back and push you down.
Right?
That'd be good. Oh, shit.
So yesterday was the first time I left my house for an extended period of time. Kylie and I went for a hike.
Yep.
Dogs aren't allowed on the hike that we went on. And I came back and he must have like had separation anxiety.
Oh,
like,
that sucks.
Chewed the pad of his foot.
Oh.
No.
So now we can't even go for a run.
That's fucked.
Well, you can bring them running, right?
He's got a
Well,
pad.
I do, but not right now.
Oh,
That's what bigger.
10 more seconds.
yeah. There it is.
Oh yeah, it was bigger.
Now we're gonna leave one leg out stretched. We're gonna bring the other one over. And then if you can bring this arm on here and twist to the side, get a nice twist. Ooh. Oh. Yeah.
Stop.
You need to get a little dog booty.
I do. You know, I had joked about what happens when this is all over. Will our dogs and pets be really sad because
Yeah.
all we've been is home?
Unless it's a cat, then they're like, get the hell out.
Right.
All Nana has to worry about is the mice. She can do the longest conversation. She fell. Cat trying to catch the mouse.
Today?
No, the other day, my mom.
10 seconds.
Like, Mom, you have to be really careful if you fall. She was stuck in her bug trail. I know. She's like, yeah, he's like,
Hitting
"Oh,
the other
it's
side.
It's stuck in the bug trap.
Lisa's crazy mom stories.
She has this bug zapper. And it's annoying because it does zap the bugs in the house. But apparently a baby mouse got stuck in it. She's very scared of mice. She called me up. I thought she was her. She's like, Lisa, you don't know what this is a disaster. And I'm like, oh shit, what happened? It's just the mouse. Pretty fun. That's 3 or 5. We have one more. Could put our legs up on a wall.
10 more seconds.
Yep. We can move up to a wall, put our legs on the wall. It is Friday.
Stop.
No, oh. Oh. Relax. Oh. Ooh. Feels good. Burberry on this wood. Back in the face. It's Friday! Not that it really matters, because every day is kind of Friday. Or Sunday.
Finished, done, congrats.
All right.
I'm dying.
Nice mobility cool down. Everyone's nice and laying down. Looks like it's exactly where everyone needs to be.
Yep.
Friday afternoon. All right. So what is this? Day 40 or something like that? Is this the end of week 6?
I don't even know.
Week
Day
7?
40.
Day 40?
Day 40.
Yeah, day 40.
Jesus.
You guys watch the governor's briefing daily or catch highlights of it at all? Nah. I'm not super political.
Not yet.
I won't lie. I'm not a super politic guy. What?
Oh,
Lisa.
Bellyache.
Lisa's, you guys should rewatch this video recording for the humor of it because while you were working out, there was just too much going on in the back. So I'm fairly certain this will become the #1 watched video that we post from the gyms.
The
For some
girls
reason.
try to escape. I
We
didn't
almost
know.
had multiple wardrobe malfunctions throughout this workout.
You get pulled from YouTube if you got nip.
What's that?
You get pulled from YouTube if there's nip, so be careful.
Well, it's about a millicentimeter away
It's like
from.
wardrobe malfunction.
I'm like,
Huh?
good God. Yeah, so day 40, it's crazy. I'm not super political, but I have been watching the Governor daily just as the interest of my business, right? You know, for a while I thought he's been doing a pretty good job. You know, he speaks daily. It's a pretty consistent message. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not particularly a fan of Cuomo, just on a personal level, but I think he's been doing a pretty good job of just kind of keeping us informed. And keeping it as least political as you can imagine. I'm starting to get a little frustrated and struggle just with you know, how the feds and states are working together and kind of against each other, right? So we're kind of seeing this political agenda that's happening where you know, red state, blue state kind of stuff. Now, Georgia was the first state to allow phase 1. Brian Kemp released a few more things than the federal government listed in phase 1, things like spas, hair salons, tattoo parlors, massage parlor clinics were also included in phase 1, and that opened today in Georgia. Lisa and I are part of the affiliate owners organization, which is just an exclusive group of only affiliate owners. So there's 284 affiliates in Georgia. The vast majority have not opened. Decidingly, like, high percentage of that, close to 300 gyms have not opened.
Disturbing.
The few that have today, that opened today, took a good bit of heat. They really took some slack from both public shaming and peer shaming, and even they've taken some political heat. So they had some county visits and things of that nature. So sheriffs stopping in, checking on regulations that were supposed to be going out today. So I bring this all up because we're really struggling. My biggest struggle and challenge is what is it going to look like? Because we're in phase 1, provided we actually get to go to phase 1. I think we have 2 problems in New York. First problem is I think we're going to be very late to start our first phase. I don't think we're going to be anything close. I know there's 16 states that have proposed their first phase regulation to the feds to, you know, not to get approved, but just kind of running it by them. Governor said today, New York is not in one of those that have already been submitted. So that tells me they're not, like, the regulations on the backside of how they're going to release businesses haven't been formulated yet. Bring up Georgia because at least they put out the regulations to what a gym needs to adhere to, or at least a CrossFit gym needs to adhere to to operate. Some of this stuff was troubling. So I'm just kind of curious to see, one, our regulations, because there's some really weird wording around class structure and how a gym operates. So my personal opinion, I think they're guiding how we do our business. So I think they're really starting to, I mean, if you think about businesses, there's some businesses who are allowed to operate in this time and prosper quite well. And then there's us that, you know, other businesses that for social responsibility purposes have been asked to go dark. But coming back, I'm seeing what I feel is a bit of discrimination, right? So, you know, I should have the right to run my business the way in which I would like to run my business. I'm struggling with some of the other states' regulations. So I'm solving problems that don't exist yet, but I'm scared of, like, what our regulations are going to be, and what our timelines are going to be. Like, I was an early adopter. I was saying to Lisa yesterday, if they let us open tomorrow, I'd open. Watching another state open today and the heat that they're taking,
It's scary.
now I'm questioning my responsibilities and just general backlash, right? So.
But do you think it's because they're the first state? You know what I mean? Like, everybody else is shut down. So
I think a couple things with the state of Georgia. I mean, I think it's going to be hard now because they released, so the feds released a list of things that could be considered in that first phase. Governor Kemp included a number of things that were in the second phase and said go. So watching the state of Georgia as a first state to see if there's an uptick, you know, they're just lumping first and second phase businesses in that's going to have close contact, so that may affect that, so that could skew numbers. So a state like New York, you know that Governor Cuomo is dragging his heels to watch other states. He says it every day, wants to watch other countries, other states. So if they do it wrong there, I think it negatively impacts the other states like us in our start time. Second thing is, from start time, I keep speculating, right? So we know we're close to May 15th, right? We know we're close to May 15th. Some of the weird things that were just released in this last opening for New York, like marinas, then open until May 20th, right? A little strange. They normally open on May, like the state-owned docks normally open on May 1st every year. They're open on May 20th this year. So it's like a 20-day lag. It's the weekend before Memorial Day. So that tells me they still don't really have like state-level regulations. So if they don't have state regulations, how far out are we, right? Because they can't just say, all right, you guys can open next week, but you got to do all these things that we can't adhere to. So in pure speculation, I mean, and it is 100% speculation on my part, maybe June, like maybe June, realistically, like unless something crazy happens in the next.
Yeah, we go picket him.
I mean, I think that stuff's happening. I mean, I think from a responsibility perspective, I don't think protesting is the right thing to do, although I do believe in it and why the people are doing it. I just don't know that they're doing it for the right reason at the right time, maybe. You know what I mean? Now, as a business owner, I'll tell you, I do feel like my liberties are being definitely encroached upon. I won't lie to you if I was going to get political with you. I am having some trouble being told how to operate my business. We did qualify for the protection loan, but having gone through the process, we were fortunate because we're a legitimate business. We ran and operated our business to legitimate. It's very easy for us to get that. But the amount of funds that we were entitled to were less than 1 month of our expenses, right? So
2.5 times your payroll. So if your payroll is
it's
low,
based off payroll.
Yeah.
We had a legitimate payroll, and we got 15 people on payroll, so it was good. And the other one was based per head count, so you get money per head. But the problem is that doesn't take into consideration the actual operating costs of the business, right? So, you know, we basically, great, I appreciate that we got money, and I'm certainly appreciative, but it doesn't cover a month's worth of expenses. 40 days in, definitely going to be 60, right? Potentially encroaching into that next month. I think, and I'm not unique. I mean, I'm talking in the business climate of gyms. Start bleeding into June, like it's going to be hard for us to negotiate with our landlords and our service providers and our affiliate fees and our insurance, and not to mention keeping our membership engaged. I mean, I have you guys regularly, and we're doing our thing regularly too, but we do know the greater size of the community continues to shrink and shrink and shrink as we can't get to the gym. So politically wise, I feel like there's probably some problems coming for the state of New York with business owners, right? I mean, like if you have been forced to go out of business, it's, and I'm hearing friends that are being forced to go out of business of no fault of your own. It's a shame. It's a shame. What's that, Jan?
Sorry, my child was calling me.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, you were talking to your child.
Yes, I
Well,
muted.
I was reading your lips. I was like, I can't hear a word you're saying. Yeah, so that's my political 2 cents. I try to stay out of that. I stay 100% optimistic. Miss all you guys. Miss the gym. I hope in a perfect world we're back there way sooner than we were talking. Disheartened to think that it'd be as long as it is. Cool thing in the fitness industry as a whole, staying connected as a whole. CrossFit community is doing much better than almost every other fitness platform.
Yeah.
It's really, really hard to stay moving in the fitness world. Globo gyms, what do you do? I mean, you have boutique gyms that are doing decent things and some private and one-on-one stuff. I know yoga clinics have been trying to catch into this. Zoom stuff is kind of catching on a bit. But because CrossFit's so adaptable, we're doing stuff in our living rooms, in our garages, in our driveways, in our yards, right? And we can do that. If we provide some level of structure and guidance, we know the language of CrossFit, that our community as a whole, not just Lake George and Saratoga communities, but CrossFit community, has been pretty good at adapting to this challenge. So I just want it over. Guys good?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm coaching tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. and Sunday morning at 9 a.m. So if you guys aren't doing nothing, come visit.
Okay.
You know, enjoy the sun tomorrow. Try to get outside. Be safe. If I can do anything for you guys at all, please let me know. Thanks,
You got it.
guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.